What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It is finally time to go through this DVD bin and get rid of the items I really don't need. Now, you guys remember a couple of weeks ago, I did that huge unboxing of all of these DVDs that I had about 8 years ago. I put them in my storage facility. This was before I was collecting Blu-rays and 4Ks, before I was ever on YouTube. I had a massive DVD collection. I went through everything and I created two different piles. I made one pile for trade-ins for Bull Moose, and then I had the other pile, this pile right here, that I wanted to keep. But realistically, I cannot keep all of these because I don't have the space. So I am now going to go through this entire bin right here in front of you for the very first time, because I have not gone through this since I put all these movies in the bin. So I am making these choices right here in front of you on the fly. I'm not going to take very long making my decisions, or at least I'm going to try not to take very long. A couple of them I may have to think about, but pretty much I think I know which movies I do want to keep and which movies can go. And when I'm done, I will let you know my plan for the movies that I do want to get rid of. So let's stop talking. Let's stop explaining. Let's dive in and go through these movies. What's going to stay and what is going to go. All right, so let's move this like this. That's a good angle, right? Is that a good view? That could be good for the thumbnail. So let me just, pause right there. Okay. Right off the bat, we have got Waiting. So I love this movie because I was a waitress for almost 20 years. So this movie is very personal. It's relatable, it's personal, and I enjoy it. So I'm actually going to keep this even though I do have it on Blu-ray, because I also have the sequel, Still Waiting. I don't have this movie on Blu-ray. They both have very nice slipcovers. So even though I already have this movie, I'm going to keep this movie to go with this one just to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind having a double dip on Waiting because it's a great movie. If you've never seen Waiting, especially if you've been in any kind of customer service, you're going to want to watch it. So I'm going to put my keeps over there. Yes, and I have my cat socks on today. So there we go. That's going to be the keep pile. Okay. Next up, Absolutely Fabulous. I'm going to keep this because Absolutely Fabulous is a show that I loved and adored, but I still love and adore it. I just haven't watched it in a really long time. But this is a British TV show, and it came around into my life at a certain period where I really needed to laugh, and this show made me laugh so much. I have a lot of memories with that show, so that I'm going to keep. Brave Little Toaster is nostalgia, without question. It's going in the keep pile. Now, next up is the DVD of Halloween. How many copies of Halloween do I have? I have a lot. And normally I would say, you know what, I'm going to get rid of it, but not when it comes to Halloween, because I do have an extensive Halloween movie collection. So I think to have the original Halloween DVD is cool to have. So I'm going to keep that one. That's going to be a keep. I know it's not going very well so far, but I promise I will get rid of a few items. All right, Changeling, I'm actually going to keep this one as well because I don't have this movie. I don't have the movie on Blu-ray at all. I haven't seen it in a really, really, really long time. And I think Angelina Jolie was nominated for this. Yeah, she was nominated for this. So I'm going to keep Changeling. All right, rumor has it I'm going to keep this one. I've never seen it. It's brand new in the plastic. You got Aniston, Kevin Costner, Shirley MacLaine, and Mark Ruffalo. You got a great cast, so I'm going to keep that one too. All right. Okay, so here's the first movie we're going to say goodbye to. So my first instinct was to keep it because my two favorite musicals of all time are Chicago and the Rocky Horror Picture Show. But after thinking about it, after seeing a few comments when I said, it's my favorite and I want to keep it. Some of you did comment, why are you keeping that? You don't need it. You have a Blu-ray. You're fine. And you know what? You're right. You guys are right. Even though, maybe you're not. I don't know. That just like fell out of my hand. Even though it is a Best Picture winner, I do have the Blu-ray Steelbook of Chicago. So I do have a copy of this already. There's no need for me to have multiple copies of this. I'm good with the one. So even though it kind of hurts, I am going to say goodbye to Chicago. So this is going to be the discard pile over there. All right, let's go over here. Audrey. I'm telling you right off the bat, all the Audrey Hepburns I'm keeping. I'm not getting rid of the Audrey Hepburns because she is one of my favorite actresses of all time, and I just need to keep it. So even though I probably have all of these movies, I'm keeping them because it's Audrey. Because at one point I collected Beyond the Movies. I collected purses with her image on them, and it was like a whole thing back in the day. So even though I do have these, I'm going to keep the DVDs because I have like a whole collection of Audrey, and the DVDs would go very nicely with my collection. Even though I just got that 4K of Sabrina, I'm still going to keep the DVD. Now I have 3 copies of Charade because I have the Criterion as well. And we've got Breakfast at Tiffany's, and we have got Funny Face still in the plastic. Still in the plastic, guys. Brand new. So those are not going anywhere. All right. The next item you see, you should already know. It's Scream. Scream is staying. There's no way, no way on earth I'm getting rid of my Scream movies, even though like the first one is, from Blockbuster or Hollywood Video, something like that. I don't care. I am keeping these. I have an extensive Scream collection as well. So to have these on DVD, I'm definitely keeping. Plus I have Scream 4 on DVD as well. So these are sticking around. Those are staying. And Scream 3. Scream 3 is staying. All right, so that's what I'm keeping so far, and that's what I'm getting rid of, just to keep you up to date here. Okay, next up, Beyond a Reasonable Doubt. I'm gonna keep this one because I've never seen this movie. I don't have it in my collection, so I'll watch it. If it's decent, I'll keep it. If it's not really a good movie, I will get rid of it. I promise. So that's going in the keep. Next up is Must Love Dogs. I'm going to keep this one as well. I was kind of on the fence with this one, but I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it because did I ever watch this? I don't know. There's no plastic on it, but I'm not sure if I ever watched it. John Cusack is in it. And you know what? Sometimes I miss John Cusack. I know that sounds really weird, but sometimes I miss seeing him in movies like nowadays. And so it'd be nice. It'd be nice to have more movies with him in it. You know what I'm saying? So, Must Love Dogs. We're going to keep that one. Okay, here is more absolutely fabulous Complete Series 5. So, you already know. We're going to keep that one. Okay. Next on the list is Monster. I'm going to get rid of it. This is another movie I don't need to keep because even though Charlize won, there we go. Best Actress right there. Even though she won for Best Actress for this movie, I've got the Blu-ray. I don't need the DVD. When I saw it, I just got excited. I was like, oh, I'm going to keep it. But realistically, I don't need it. I don't need to keep it. I have a Blu-ray. So that is going to go. All right. 2 movies here. We have got Hot Tub Time Machine. You know what? I'm going to keep it because it's got John Cusack again, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, the slip is a little ripped and janky up at the top, but I'm going to keep it. I am. I thought I was going to get rid of it, but it's John Cusack, so I'm going to keep that one. I don't have it in my collection, so it's going to be a keep. And then the other movie is Superbad, and I forgot to check if I have this on Blu-ray or not. I don't think I do. Well, I don't know. See, my door is right there, and I'm kind of like tempted to look, because if I do have it, it's right out there. But you know what? I will check. I will check right after I'm done filming. And if I have this, it's going to go in the see a pile. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need a double copy of Superbad. If I have it on Blu-ray, I will get rid of this DVD. I promise. So I got to put this off to the side and check on that one. I forgot to do that, so that's my fault. All right, now we've got the Titanic. Well, the Titanic, the Leonardo DiCaprio films. There was like 4 random DiCaprio movies I found on DVD. And because I was finding all of them, I'm like, well, maybe I should keep them because it's kind of cool to have like a DiCaprio DVD collection. But after thinking about it, I'm going to do the right thing and I'm going to get rid because I don't need the DVD. I've got the 4K. I think I have the 4K for all. Well, no, Romeo and Juliet's in here. But I have all upgraded copies of all of these movies, so I don't need Titanic. I've got the 4K, so I'm good. We're going to get rid of that one. All right, America's Sweethearts, I'm going to keep. Again, John Cusack in this movie. But it also has Julia Roberts and Catherine Zeta-Jones. I need more of their movies in my collection. So this one I'm going to keep. I actually enjoy this movie. I think it's pretty decent. It's good. You got to be in a certain mindset to watch this one. In a certain mood, I should say. So America's Sweethearts. We're going to keep that one too. All right. Whatever Happened to Baby Jane? Such a good movie. Such a good movie. Great black and white film. But you know what? I've got the Blu-ray. I don't need to keep this. It kills me that I'm going to get rid of it, but you know what? I don't need to keep it. So this one is going to go. All right. Same thing with Zack and Miri. I have this movie in a double pack, I think with Clerks 2 or something. So I don't need this. Looking at it, I'm kind of second guessing, but I don't need it. I don't. I don't need it. All right, this movie I need to keep. Clearly, this is from Hollywood Video back in the day, but it is Dan in Real Life. And this is like a great movie. I think it's so underrated. I feel like no one really talks about it. It's a great comedy. You got Steve Carell, Dane Cook's in here. So we're going to keep that one. I don't have it any other way, so we're going to keep it. And this one I am definitely keeping, The Royal Tenenbaums. I had no idea it was a Criterion. I picked this up before I knew what the heck Criterion even was. So this is definitely staying in my collection because I don't have that. Continuing with the clean out, I actually checked on Superbad and I do have this in my collection. I do have it on Blu-ray. So this is going to go. So say goodbye to Superbad. Okay. So the next items right here, Angel and Buffy. These are 2 sets. They are staying. I am not getting rid of those. Absolutely not. No way. Once I'm done filming, I'm going to clean everything up. I'm going to wipe them off, dust them off, everything, and put them where they're supposed to go. So those are definitely staying. I'm not getting rid of Angel or Buffy. No way, no how. All right, next up is The Truth About Cats and Dogs. I'm going to keep this one. I really like this movie. I like Uma Thurman and Janine Garofalo in this film. I like their chemistry together because they're so different as actresses. I just found their chemistry really interesting and I just really like the movie and I don't have it. I don't have it, so that's going to be a keep. All right, this one's difficult, man, because we have The Awesome Lenticular Slip. However, I have this movie. I have it on 4K. So it's like, do I really need the DVD? No, but it's got the awesome slipcover. But because my piles here are very uneven, I have all of these are keeps so far, and only that little bit right there is getting rid. I'm going to be an adult, and I'm going to show growth, and I'm going to get rid of this one. Does it hurt? Yes, it does. But you know what? Sometimes we have to do things that hurt. I know it's so dramatic sounding, but that's okay. All right. Another DiCaprio, Shutter Island. I have the 4K Steelbook, so I don't need this one. We're going to say goodbye to that one. All right. Arlington Road. I'm going to keep this one because I don't have this movie and I haven't seen it, so that's going to be a keep. All right. All About Steve. Is it a good movie? Absolutely not. However, I haven't seen it in a while. I can use this for my Sandra Bullock collection. I can use it for my Bradley Cooper collection. So this one is going to stay. We all have those cheesy movies in our collections, let's be honest. All right. Oh, Goodfellas. All right. This is my favorite film of all time. But do I need the DVD? Yes? No? Looking at my piles, though, it's like, that's keep and that's get rid. Oh, man. This is really, really hard, but I have to get rid of it. I have to because I can't justify it. I really can't. I've got the 4K Steelbook that has like everything in there. It's got a Blu-ray, it's got a 4K, it has special feature discs. Like, I don't need. Someone else can find this and appreciate it just like I do. Maybe even more. So we're going to say goodbye. I can't even look, guys. I can't even look. It's kind of like tearing me inside. Okay. This is staying. This is staying because it's Nicolas Cage. Even though I have the Blu-ray of this movie, I have an enormous Nicolas Cage collection. And it's a snapper case, so I'm going to keep it. Same with Moonstruck. I have the Criterion for this movie. I don't necessarily need another copy, but because it's Nicolas Cage, I'm going to keep it. All right, now we have Eat, Pray, Love, which I'm going to keep because it's Julia Roberts. I feel like I need more of her movies in my collection, and I never watched this, so I would like to watch it. So that's going to stay. All right, another example of being a grown-up. This is brand new in the plastic, never opened. I love this movie. I feel like it's so underrated. It can be a Christmas movie. It's got Christmas vibes, but I'm going to let it go because I do have the Blu-ray, so I don't need the DVD. This is growth, guys. This is real growth for me that I'm saying goodbye to Untamed Heart, Goodfellas, like, oh my gosh. This is really difficult, but, you know, and some people may say I'm exaggerating, but, you know, put yourself in this position. It's really difficult. All right. The Chipmunk Adventure is staying. Absolutely, it's staying. I actually received a comment from another creator, and he said that he was on the lookout for this because apparently the Chipmunk Adventure is very difficult to find. And so I have a copy. That's reason enough for me to keep it. But I also want to keep it because I love this movie. This was one of the few animated features that like I will continue to watch because I have such memories of this movie when I was growing up. I used to watch this all the time, like on a loop. So we're keeping that one. Okay, we have another DiCaprio, Romeo and Juliet. It just looks cool. Like, I love the cover and everything, but I got the Blu-ray. This movie needs a 4K. This movie really needs a 4K, but I gotta let that one go. We're gonna say goodbye. All right, Trainwreck. I have this. I have the Blu-ray. So this is a brand new DVD with a slipcover, but I've got the Blu-ray. So we're gonna say goodbye to that one. All right, Vegas Vacation, I am going to let go because honestly, Vegas Vacation really is not the best movie in the franchise, and I don't watch it all that often. I mainly stick to Christmas Vacation. That's my absolute favorite of the four. I think a lot of people feel the same way. Maybe the first movie. I love the first Vacation too, but Vegas is way down on the list, so we're going to say goodbye to that one. All right, I'm going to say goodbye to Three Amigos. I've got the Blu-ray. This was just like instinct, like, oh, I need to keep this. You know what I'm saying? But I got the Blu-ray. So that one can go. And then here is the first Vacation movie. And I'm going to say goodbye to this one as well because I have the 4K, so I don't need a double. I don't need to double dip. Now look. See? That's the let go pile. We're doing really good. And this is the keep. Okay. The Heartbreak Kid. I'm going to keep this one because I don't have it in my collection. It's brand new, so that's going to be a keep. I like Ben Stiller. I think I've seen this movie one time way back in the day, but I can't even remember when I watched it, so it's been a really, really long time. All right, let's go to the middle now. Secret Window. Yes, this is going to be a keep. I haven't seen this in a while. I don't have it, so that's a keep. Same with Sister Act. I've seen it, but I don't have it. Can you believe I don't have Sister Act? So we're keeping this one. Absolutely. All right, The Good Girl. This is a movie with Jen Aniston and Jake Gyllenhaal and John C. Reilly. I'm keeping it. I don't have it. I don't even think I ever watched this darn thing. So this is another keep. We're going to keep that one. All right, The Sweetest Thing. Cameron Diaz, Christina Applegate, Selma Blair. I mean, this is a great raunchy, fun girl comedy. So we're keeping that one. Absolutely. All right, here's another one. Instinct. I wanted to keep it. I also love Moulin Rouge as well, but I've got the Blu-ray, so I don't need the DVD. That is going to go. Okay. All right, Gone with the Wind. I'm going to keep this VHS because it's a Best Picture winner, even though I have the Blu-ray. This is just a really cool, like, double VHS set, so I'm going to probably dust this off and display this on my shelf. I'll just, stand it up somewhere on my ledge and call it a day because I don't have a VHS player. So I can't actually play this, but it's a cool display piece. So I'm going to keep that one. That is going to be a keep. Okay. So now we have this. We have this situation. We have Pretty in Pink and 27 Dresses. So my plan is I'm going to trade out the case and put the pink case for 27 Dresses for Pretty in Pink because that just makes sense, right? If I have the pink case, I might as well put it with a movie with pink in the title. So that's going to happen. But now the question is, do I keep 27 Dresses or not? I don't know. I'm not like the biggest Katherine Heigl fan. She kind of irritates me, so I may just get rid of this movie, and I'm definitely keeping Pretty in Pink, even though I just picked up the regular 4K. I've got the Blu-ray Steelbook, but I love John Hughes movies, and I'm like kind of collecting those, so this is a great movie to keep in my collection, so that's what's going to happen. I'm going to trade the cases out, and then say goodbye to 27 Dresses. Say goodbye. Because honestly, I don't think I'd ever watch it again. I've seen it a few times. Like, it's okay. It's not, like, super fantastic. So, we're just going to say goodbye. Oh my gosh. This is a keep. Absolute keep. I love this movie. This film also gives major Christmas vibes. Ryan Reynolds, before he became, like, a huge megastar with, like, Deadpool and everything. This was, like, back in the day. When did this come out? This is, like, early 2000s or something, I think. I don't know. Does it say? I don't know. But this was before Ryan Reynolds was like mega famous. And I mean, he was famous, but he wasn't like the star that he is today. And I just feel like there's a charm to his movies from back in the day. And I really like this one. Plus you have Anna Faris, who is like the craziest character ever in this movie. She makes me laugh so much in this film. And you got Chris Klein, so Just Friends is going to stay. Even though it just came out with a Blu-ray, I don't have the Blu-ray, so this DVD will do just fine until then. So that's going to stay. Okay. Charlie's Angels. I'm going to keep this one, even though I have the 4K Steelbook because Sam Rockwell is in this movie, and anything of Sam I'm keeping. It doesn't matter, so this one stays. Sam Rockwell is on the level of like Sly Stallone and Nicolas Cage, so it stays. All right, North Country. I have not seen this movie. It's got Charlize and Frances McDormand. It is going to stay in my collection. All right, here's another DVD that I am going to get rid of. My First Instinct. Ooh, this looks pretty cool. I should keep it, but I do have the 4K Criterion of the others, so this is going to go. All right, the same with these two. I don't need to keep these. I saw the slips and I was like, oh God, I got to keep those. But I don't need them. I have the 4Ks for both of these. For Scrooged and Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I can let go. This is growth, guys. I know I've said that a couple times already, but this really is growth for me. And I hope you guys agree because normally I probably would have kept this whole bin. But you know what? I know what I have to do. So I really hope that someone will discover these movies and really, really enjoy them with these awesome slipcovers. So those are going to go. All right, this is the first Bridget Jones movie, and I love Bridget Jones, especially the first one, so this one I'm going to keep. And I don't have it. I don't have it on Blu-ray for some reason. I'm not really sure why. I don't have the movie in my collection, so it's going to stay. All right, now we have Labyrinth. I've got the 4K, so I don't necessarily need that one. I still haven't even watched the 4K. We have got Heathers. Oh, this really kind of kills me just a little bit that I'm going to let go of Heathers, but I've got a Blu-ray Steelbook. I also have the 4K upgrade from Arrow, so I don't necessarily need this, but it's so tempting to keep it. It really, really is. You gotta let go. You gotta let go. All right. Identity Thief. I'm trying to think, do I have this on Blu-ray? All right, same situation as Superbad. After I'm done filming this video, I'm going to check to see if I have the Blu-ray of this because I feel like I might, but I can't remember. But if I don't have it, I'm going to keep it. So we'll put that off the side. All right, we have got The Paperboy. I have a ton of John Cusack titles in this storage. Like, I don't know what happened here, but this I'm going to keep. John Cusack, Nicole Kidman collection, Matthew McConaughey collection. So Paperboy is going to stay because I don't have that. In Her Shoes is such a great movie. Highly recommend if you've never seen it before. Cameron Diaz and Toni Collette play sisters, and they're the exact opposite of each other. And they kind of do things to get back at each other. And Shirley MacLaine is their estranged grandmother. This is a really good... Wow, I mixed good and great. This is a really great movie. There we go. And I'm going to keep it because I don't have a Blu-ray of In Her Shoes. All right, we got another Jennifer Aniston movie. I was on a Jennifer Aniston kick, I guess. I don't know. But this was from Hollywood Video as well. But we're going to keep this one. Haven't seen it. Jennifer Aniston. We'll keep that one. All right, another awesome cover for Leo, The Great Gatsby. Why doesn't the Blu-ray have this cover? This is a much better cover than the Blu-ray, which I have, so I'm going to let this go, but I don't get it. This should be the cover of the Blu-ray. All right, here's my other favorite musical, Rocky Horror Picture Show. We're going to let it go, even though, it's fantastic. Let's be honest. It's so good, but it's got to go. I've got the Blu-ray, the 4K is coming, I think, September, October, we're getting an upgrade of that, and I'll probably want that in the future, so I don't need the DVD. All right, here we go. Milk. Sean Penn, I think he won an Oscar for this, and I haven't seen it from Blockbuster. I've never seen it, so we're going to keep this one. We're going to keep. Oh, here's another nostalgia favorite of the Goonies. I'm going to let this one go. I've got the 4K. I think, no, I got rid of the Blu-ray Steelbook. I used to have a Blu-ray Steelbook, but I've got the regular 4K. How many copies of the Goonies do I need? Just one. Even though this cover is really cool. That's a great cover. That's an awesome cover. But I can't rethink it. I got to get rid. Someone else can find the Goonies and love it. All right, Casablanca, same thing. Even though this cover is fantastic, this looks amazing, but I have the 4K of the movie. I'm going to let it go. I'm going to let it go. Say goodbye. All right, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. We're going to keep because of the whole John Hughes connection and thing. So if I'm keeping Pretty in Pink, I'm going to keep Ferris Bueller's Day Off. All right, another Ryan Reynolds title, The Nines. Very dusty. I apologize about that, but I haven't seen it. I haven't seen this movie, so we're going to keep that one. See how that is. And we got Drop Dead Gorgeous, another nice snapper case. I'm going to keep this one because it's Drop Dead Gorgeous, #1, but also I don't have this. I don't have this anywhere in my collection, so it's going to stay. Okay, Serial Mom. You know what? This one's difficult. This one's difficult. Oh my God. I'm gonna let it go. I've got the Blu-ray. I don't need 2 copies, even though I love it. I love it so much. I'm gonna let it go. All right, this one. Oh, God, I was like dreading getting to this one because I swore up and down I was not going to get rid of this, but I have the Blu-ray of The Crush. Plus, it has like these stickers on here. You can't get these off. It kind of like ruins it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it go. I'm going to be an adult and I'm going to get rid of these or get rid of that. All right. Next up is I Love You Man. I'm gonna keep it. Paul Rudd, Jason Segel. I've seen it a couple of times way back in the day. It's a funny movie and I don't have the Blu-ray. So reason enough to keep. And we have another Jason Segel with Forgetting Sarah Marshall. I don't have the Blu-ray of this one, so we're going to keep that one. All right, so if I'm keeping the original Charlie's Angels, I'm going to keep Full Throttle. Plus, it has Demi Moore in this movie. I'm kind of trying to build up that Demi Moore collection as well, so this is obviously a great entry for that because this was kind of like her comeback movie. So, got to keep that one. And the final title is Van Wilder, another Ryan Reynolds. I was on like a Ryan Reynolds kick too. I don't know. Ryan Reynolds, Tara Reid. Never watched it. Had it. Never watched it. So we're going to keep it. And yeah, don't have that Blu-ray. So that is the reason. All right. So that is it, guys. That's everything in the bin. Again, I'm keeping Buffy and Angel. So this is ultimately everything I'm going to keep. I know it's still a lot of movies, but to be honest, it's a lot better than keeping all of these too. So I'm getting rid of like a stack and a half, 2 stacks, I guess. I don't know. And I am keeping all of these. But I have room in my closet. I have boxes that I keep my DVDs in. So no worries. I'll just, make the room for that. So now with these movies that I am getting rid of, these movies and the Bull Moose rejects that Bull Moose did not take, my plan is to combine all of these movies here with the movies from Bull Moose that were rejected. And I'm going to take these items to a trade-in place a couple of towns away from me. I went online and I found a place that does take DVD. It said only DVD trade-in, so I'm kind of wondering if they take Blu-ray as well. But if it's only DVD, that's fine because, this is what I have. But they take trade-ins. I'm kind of curious to see how good it's going to be compared to Bull Moose because obviously Bull Moose is so great with their trade-ins and, the credit they give you or the cash that they give you really is the best. So I'm just curious to see what that experience is going to be like. So my plan is to go to that store probably either next Monday or Tuesday, probably on Tuesday. So I might film that experience. I may not. I'm not sure. But I will definitely keep you updated on how everything goes with that. But we did it. Finally did the DVD clean out. Now this is what I'm doing tonight after I'm done filming. I'm going to clean all of these. I'm going to wipe them down and clean them and make them dust free and put them away in my closet. And then I'm going to clean all of these and, get them ready to trade in at that store. So that is the final DVD clean out or movie clean out right now. I was doing a lot of clean outs and this was the final one. But I'm sure I will be doing more of these in the future, especially in October, getting ready to go back up to Bull Moose. But thank you so much for watching this video today and spending time with me. Comment down below and let me know if you've been cleaning out any of your movies lately. Has it been difficult to let go of things? I'm actually really proud of myself for letting go of so many items as I did. So thanks again. Don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave, and I'll see you next time.